Today, fitness talk is we're going to talk a little bit about life as a fitness professional in Memphis, Tennessee, and the things that we as fitness professionals deal with on a day-to-day basis. Now, let's go ahead and define fitness professional here. Now, a fitness professional would be someone who devotes their time towards helping other people, in their wellness, fitness, and performance, just their overall well-being. Now, whether you do this full-time or part-time, that's a whole nother story, right? There's a lot of people who work full-time jobs and they're fitness professionals on the side. But what I want to say about that is just fitness professionals in general are giving a lot of their time to people where they could just be focusing on themselves, all right? So you have to really give them a lot of respect for doing that, because they're neglecting themselves somewhat to help you. Yes, it's monetized, right? But you're still switching out time to help someone else. It's time versus money, right? So if you're truly going to be happy in life, they say you have to be selfish. You have to be a selfish person, which means it's all about you and what you want to do and what's on your mind. So sometimes we as fitness professionals, we're giving and giving and giving, and we're not getting the same amount that we're giving out. So it's like energy in, energy out. It don't add up over time. So we end up compromising our own health, whether it's mental health, being stressed out, or making ends meet. Because some of us, we actually have facilities where we have to pay to be there, whether you're subcontracting or you leasing retail space. And then some of us are carefree about it, which is good because you don't have a lot of overhead. So you just kind of helping people. You can be training people at the park if you're in a place where, it's comfortable to be outside and stuff like that when time permits at different times of the year. But the life of a fitness professional is, on the outside, from you looking, it looks like, oh, that's glorious. But then when people get into it, they find out like, dang, this is actually real work, right? And also you have to deal with a bunch of people and their personalities, and they got needs and they got problems that they come in with. And sometimes they want to lash out at you because they're not having such a great day, and you got to have a lot of patience to deal with people. So if you don't have a lot of patience and you don't love people, this is definitely not a profession for you. So again, the life as a fitness professional, and we're trying to define what is a fitness professional here a little bit here today. And I can tell you what it's not. It's not some person that's got a gym membership at a big box gym, and he or she is trying to train you under the table, soliciting you under the table. But that's definitely the type of environment I see a lot of here in this area. And it's not just the so-called fitness professional, because a lot of times those people are not even certified. They're just, oh, I played ball and this is what they did for me, and I like to work out, so I'm a make a little extra money and bring a few people underneath me to train underneath the table at somebody else's facility. It's the craziest thing you ever want to think about doing. Like, real fitness professionals don't do that. On the flip side of that, it's like the people that they're dealing with, they're the worst clients you ever want to deal with, because they know you're training under the table. So the first thing they're going to do is try to devalue what you do for them. Right? So it's like, those are the people you don't want to deal with, right? As a fitness professional. But there's a lot of that here in Memphis where people proclaim to be a fitness professional. They may not even proclaim it, but they look fit, they work out, they eat well. It's a lot of hoorah, right? But being a true fitness professional means you're kind of devoting a lot of your time to it, and you're kind of honoring the profession as it is to help people with their wellness and whatever part of that they need help, whether it's for food intake, being active, holding them accountable. But I tell you what, there's a lot of craziness that tends to go on here in this area where I'm at, so Memphis, Tennessee, right? I'm in Memphis. I know you guys have heard Memphis is always in the news about something, but at the end of the day, it is gratifying. It is helping others, or some people. We're in the Bible Belt, so religion is king in the Mid-South here. So helping God's people, like if you have a purpose with your life of helping others, then you're doing more for someone else than you are sometimes for yourself. Now, whether that they value what you're doing for them, that's a whole nother story. But at the end of the day, you got to have balance to everything you do in life. So, and the balance of being a fitness professional and living in a city, one of the most unhealthiest cities in America, it comes with a lot of stereotypes. It comes with a lot of miseducated people, and it might even not. I'm giving them credit of somebody trying to educate them, right? But there's a lot of obstacles that are involved in being a fitness professional. So we're just kind of talking in general here about fitness professional and who's a fitness professional and who's not. But I can definitely tell you, John or Sally that's working out at the local big box gym, and while they're working out, they're soliciting clients underneath the table. That's not a fitness professional, because a professional would go to that big box facility and seek employment, and instead of doing it on the table, they would do it out in the open, right? Why are you trying to hide? What are you hiding, right? Other than the fact that you are not a fitness professional and you want to maybe trick somebody into, paying you to do something for the moment. While I'm in here working out, you're going to come work out with me. And I'm going to make you do what I do. I'm not going to get you to do what you need to do, I'm not going to address the problems that you're telling me you have. My lower back is hurting, or my knee is hurting, or I just want to be able to keep up with my kids. Or like this week, one of my clients' main thing is making sure she doesn't get injured, because she's had a bunch of injury. I would say she didn't have injuries. She's had some experiences with so-called fitness professionals where their whole goal from day one is to take you through the most intense workout that they can find to get you results, right? And she was like, that ain't what I want. And you know what she really want? She really wants just be to reach out, grab her grandbaby, and bring them into her and hold them without experiencing low back pain, right? Like, those are two totally different sides of this thing. I want to hold my grandbabies and this trainer over here is trying to make me throw up just for likes and videos, right? That is not a fitness professional. So that's just one situation. Of course, we're going to talk. I'll keep bringing more topics of conversation, but that's just a small situation of what is a fitness professional and what does that look like overall. Now, we're not even going to get into, the area and where you choose, where you live and where you're working as a fitness professional, because that's a whole nother topic. But today, what is a fitness professional? Making sure that if you are seeking out a fitness professional, you should be looking for a few things right off the top. Like, are they certified? Are they current? Not have you been certified, but are you currently certified? All right. And what certification do you have? I'm certified through the National Strength and Conditioning Association. I'm a certified strength and conditioning specialist. I have been certified through the National Academy of Sports and Medicine as a certified personal trainer. I'm currently not certified with them now because I didn't keep going in that direction, but I am certified. So make sure he or she is actually certified. Second thing, are they CPR certified in case something happens to you while you're in there in the gym with them? Can they help you? Do they know the proper procedures of help? And everybody don't have an AED into their facilities, but even if you don't, do you know what to do? Can you help them? Can you do CPR to help someone get to, help until medical services have arrived? Do you know what to do? Other thing is, how long have you been doing this? And where are you doing this at? All right. So those are just some basic things that you need to try to figure out first when deciding who am I going to use as a fitness professional. So certification, CPR certified, other thing, and usually with certifications, they always offer you like liability type insurance in case something happens. Throughout my 25, 30 years of training, there have been people who have passed out or fallen, different things. But there are some crazier things that have happened with some of these so-called fitness professionals where something happened to a person and now all of a sudden they're seeking some kind of medical and all, because you might have bills, right? I've had this term saying that you're gonna pay for your trainer one way or another, right? So you can go pay someone who's not a professional $15, $20 per session, end up getting injured, and then go to the doctor, and now you got a $2,500 medical bill because that person wasn't experienced enough to keep you safe while you were working out. Or you can go over here and find a real fitness professional and pay them what they're worth so they can continue being a fitness professional in your community, which typically that's going to be in a small group situation, anywhere from $50 to $60 per person, where it might be about 4 people in that session, which is, for the fitness professional, 4 people is $60. That's $240 an hour. Versus a one-on-one sessions with me personally and I don't even want to do one-on-one sessions because I can train more people at the same time, right? And help more people and actually get paid more money also. Help many more people and get paid more money. But a one-on-one session may cost you $125 per session. So if you're seeing this and you want one-on-one sessions with me, and you're not willing to pay $125, go find someone else, right? It's okay that you're not training with me. I'm sure that somebody will give you a better rate, right? But at the end of the day, you're going to pay for your fitness professional one way or another, whether he's a professional or he's an unprofessional, by getting injured, costing you something. Number one goal should be to keep people safe and injury-free. And those are the number one things. People are not coming to you to get injured. People are not coming to you to have a throw-up session and have you think, oh, I'm beating my chest, I just made someone throw up. That's not professional at all. That don't even sound like something I want to even experience. So, again, make sure they are a fitness professional when you're looking for people, right? Are they currently certified? Do they have CPR? Are they CPR certified? And with every certification, there's what we call CEUs, or continuing education units. Are they staying up to date on fitness in general from one year to the next? There's not a lot of new information, but there is something to going and working with other professionals and learning from each other, going to conferences, online courses. You know, there's specialty groups that you can learn from, because there's a lot of people from older populations to even to youth, right? There's different sides of that equation, and there's people in the middle also. So special populations. There's a lot of interest that you can learn more about as a fitness professional. So I encourage those who are watching, whether you're a potential client or whether you are an inspiring fitness professional, to always continue your education and think a little bit more long term as it pertains to the people you're helping, and think long term as a client to seeking out a fitness professional that can kind of help you in the long run. This is not a 40-yard dash. It is a marathon. Like, we always have this, well, I tend to quote this saying of from the cradle, as a baby in the cradle, to your grave, right? There's training that could be done to help increase your life experience, making sure that you live strong, you're happy, you're strong, you got energy, you can experience active moments with your family. So just keep that in mind as you're kind of out there and navigating your life and where you are. And I think at the end of the day, we all win. So again, this is Fitness Talk with yours truly, Johnny Fit Pro, and today's topic was fitness professionals. Who are they? Where are they? Who are they not? Like, identifying them. So I'm out. It's a great day. I'm gonna try to go enjoy the rest of the day. Hope you do the same. Stay active, stay healthy, and until next time, peace.